Alison Brie has long been celebrated for her ability to infuse everyday complexities with a touch of wit and warmth, a trait that shines through in her reflections on holiday gatherings. As an actress whose career has spanned indie darlings like Community and heartfelt dramas such as Somebody Somewhere, Brie understands the dual-edged sword of fame, the glamour of the spotlight juxtaposed against the grounded realities of personal life. Her marriage to Dave Franco, another actor navigating the unpredictable tides of Hollywood schedules, adds another layer to this narrative. Both partners often find themselves ensnared in demanding filming timelines that spill over into their private moments, making the transition to family holidays anything but seamless. Yet, it's precisely in these moments of potential chaos that Brie discovers profound opportunities for connection and levity. Imagine the scene, the air thick with the scent of pine needles and roasting turkey, laughter echoing off walls adorned with twinkling lights, but beneath it all, a subtle undercurrent of tension. Holidays, by their very nature, amplify the quirks of familial bonds. They force us into close quarters with relatives whose habits might range from endearing to exasperating, all while expectations soar for perfect moments captured in festive photos. For Brie and Franco, this isn't just a seasonal ritual, it's a yearly pilgrimage into the heart of their blended families, where the stress of professional lives doesn't simply evaporate at the airport gate. Instead, it lingers like an uninvited guest, whispering doubts about whether there's enough time, energy, or patience to go around. Brie acknowledges this universal truth with a disarming honesty that feels both relatable and reassuring. The holidays are about family in a way that is beautiful, but can also be a little stressful, she observes, capturing the paradox at the core of these celebrations. What emerges from Brie's insights is a blueprint for turning potential friction into fortified partnership. She advocates for a mindset shift that begins with mutual recognition of the absurdity inherent in these gatherings. Rather than bottling up frustrations or projecting them outward, Brie suggests embracing what she playfully terms the kookiness of it all. This isn't about dismissal or mockery but a gentle, shared acknowledgement that lightens the load. In the quiet interludes between boisterous dinners and gift unwrapping frenzies, she and Franco carve out spaces to debrief, whispered conversations in the kitchen or stolen glances across the room that say, "I see you and we're in this together." It's a strategy rooted in empathy, where venting becomes not a release valve for negativity but a bridge to deeper understanding. I think the key to a happy marriage during the holiday season is being able to acknowledge privately, together, all the quirks of each other's families with no judgment, Brie explains. This practice fosters a sense of alliance, transforming what could be divisive into a unifying force. Delving deeper, Brie's approach extends beyond emotional attunement to practical collaboration, particularly in the logistical labyrinth of holiday preparations. Shopping for gifts, in particular, stands out as a Herculean task amid the crush of crowds and the pressure to select tokens that convey thoughtfulness without breaking the bank. Here, the couple employs a divide-and-conquer tactic that exemplifies efficiency born of experience. Brie takes the reins for her family's presence, curating selections that reflect her intimate knowledge of their preferences, perhaps a quirky novel for the bookish aunt or artisanal soaps for the self-care enthusiast in the clan. Meanwhile, Franco mirrors this effort for his side, ensuring that each gift arrives wrapped in the warmth of personal consideration. Crucially, these offerings are presented as joint endeavors, signed from both partners, which reinforces their united front. I will do the shopping for my family. He will do the shopping for his family, and the gifts are given from both of us, she shares, highlighting how this division not only streamlines the process but also honors the individuality within their union. This philosophy of teamwork ripples outward, influencing how Brie navigates the broader emotional landscape of holidays. She speaks of venting as an act of love, a way to process the inevitable mishaps, the burnt pie that no one admits to, the heated debate over politics at the dinner table, or the forgotten relative who arrives unannounced with a trunk full of stories. By confiding in each other, they diffuse the intensity, often dissolving into laughter over the sheer humanity of it all. It's a reminder that perfection is an illusion peddled by glossy magazines and social media feeds. The real magic lies in the messy, authentic exchanges that bind us. Brie's perspective draws from her own evolution as a partner and performer. Early in her career, the relentless pace of auditions and shoots left little room for such intentionality, but marriage and the passage of time have taught her the value of presence. Holidays, in this light, become less about enduring and more about savoring, a deliberate pause in the rush of life where vulnerabilities are shared and strengths amplified. Expanding on this, one can't help but consider the cultural context Brie operates within. In an era where work-life balance is more aspirational than actual for many, her words resonate as a gentle manifesto for intentional living. She doesn't prescribe a one-size-fits-all solution but offers a flexible framework adaptable to various dynamics, be it couples fresh into commitment or those weathered by decades together. For those without a partner, the essence translates: finding allies in friends or even solitary rituals that honor the quirks without judgment. Brie's optimism is infectious. She envisions holidays not as battlegrounds but as playgrounds for growth. Picture a family game night where the competitive streak of one uncle clashes with the laid-back vibe of another's storytelling. Rather than retreating, Brie might suggest a private eye roll with Franco, followed by a toast to the collective weirdness that makes the night memorable.